Well, right now, neighbors in South St. Louis are on edge after vandals spray painted anti-Islamic messages over the weekend.
The police are looking for the vandals. 5 on your side's Melanie Johnson spoke to those who say they will not tolerate hate against their community.
Yes, Steve, the graffiti found is now covered up, but the impact still stands beyond South St. Louis County. Suspects spray painted the words "Islam is evil" and "No Muslims" on more than one occasion this holiday weekend. Police are on the manhunt for those responsible.
I just look at it as plain ignorance, which means lack of knowledge.
St. Louis Minister Donald Muhammad of Muhammad Mosque number 28 sounding off on anti-Islamic hate speech found over Memorial Day weekend.
We don't uphold no one attacking no religious group, no religious organization, or anything like that. That's wrong.
Anti-Islamic messages spray painted onto 2 concrete barriers. More graffiti just around the corner on a brick wall along Lee May Ferry Road. The messages saying "No Muslims," calling Islam evil, and for Muslims to go home.
Because they don't know what Islam is.
Here is the Turkish American Society of Missouri on Lee May Ferry Road, mentioned in the police press release. Here is the wall shown in the broadcast. Walgreens is seen nearby. And here is the Bayless Avenue location with the same Turkish American Center and the same Walgreens. However, the Muhammad Mosque number 28 is clear across town and over 20 minutes away by car. Why didn't the station mention the Turkish American Center? Why did KSDK turn to the Muhammad Mosque for comment without telling their viewers why, or that this mosque is part of an anti-Semitic racist organization?
The wicked ones in the Jewish community that run America, run the government, run the world, own the banks, own the means of communication. They are my enemies. Those who have been our deceivers, they can't stand me. So when they talk about Farrakhan, call me a hater, you know what they do? Call me an anti-Semite. Stop it. I'm anti-termite. Your country has been taken from you by the synagogue of Satan. These Jews were at the root of what you call the Holocaust. There were many Israelis and Zionist Jews in key roles in the 9/11 attacks. The satanic Jews that control everything and mostly everybody.
And again, the station includes a statement from CAIR, who has nothing to do with this, saying that the political rhetoric is harming Muslims without acknowledging Farrakhan's rhetoric.
As the largest Muslim civil rights group, they're sounding off. The Council of American Islamic Relations condemning this vandalism. They say this kind of hate rhetoric creates a climate of fear that threatens American Muslims and minority communities.
CAIR has never condemned Farrakhan's rhetoric and instead has defended Farrakhan's mosques on TV several times. The Muhammad Mosque number 36 received a bomb threat.
Threat to the Muhammad Mosque 36 in North Charlotte last Sunday. The Council on American Islamic Relations told police they would like for the incident to be investigated as a hate crime.
An advocacy group wants a bomb threat made against a mosque in Charlotte to be labeled a hate crime. The Muhammad Mosque 36 was threatened on Sunday. The leader of the Council on American Islamic Relations says, considering the number of attacks against minority groups and police figures recently, the threat needs to be taken more seriously. The council is urging all mosques, churches, and advocacy groups to take extra security precautions.
CAIR got on the news to call for a probe, but never mentioned Louis Farrakhan's anti-Jewish rhetoric.
Muhammad Ali has a very special place in this particular building, Masjid Muhammad. When he joined the Nation of Islam back in the 60s, the first place he spoke in after joining the Nation of Islam was this building right here. This used to be Temple number 1 under the Nation of Islam.
This is not an isolated case. This is part of a nationwide pattern in which CAIR appears on local television hundreds of times each year, almost always in a positive role. The the expert, the advocate, the moral authority. Rarely are viewers given the information necessary for them to evaluate CAIR's claims for themselves. Journalism is supposed to provide context, not simply pass along talking points. When stations repeatedly elevate the same advocacy groups while admitting relevant facts, viewers are left with a distorted picture of both the story and the organizations commenting on it. The only reason this pattern continues is because so few people challenge it. Local stations are accustomed to hearing from advocacy groups. They're not accustomed to hearing from viewers who expect the same level of scrutiny applied to everyone else be applied to the Council on American Islamic Relations.
That's wrong.